Hey guys, I'm making a quick video here showing you some of the different style bands. The first style, which tend to be small, are called butt ends. And you can see how they form this round circle. Um, and it's a perfect circle, and the two ends of the bands just butt together. We use these for smaller birds like chickadees. I use them for kestrel saw-whet owls. Bigger birds such as waterfowl use them, like ducks, things like that, geese. They use stainless steel ones. Butt ends are built for birds that are either very small, they're in the vegetation a lot, or they're not strong enough to rip these off. Once you get to a bird that's too strong, we go to a style like this. Um, this is for a bigger bird. I use them for larger owls, larger hawks. It's called a lock-on. The two ends come together, as you can see, and then the flange at the end locks them in. It tightens around, crimps down, and holds the two ends together. That is for bigger birds, red-tailed hawks, barred owls, things like that, birds that are strong enough to pull off the lock-ons. Then when you get to the really big ones, we use something more this style. And you can see with this, it has a hole in the flange. That's where we put in rivets. And a rivet will lock it in place permanently, very nice and snug for a really strong bird, like a great horned owl, snowy owls. I use them for both. If I were banding bald eagles or golden eagles, I use them for that. And then color bands, I started using, remember, I started with metal bands that were rivet-ons, like this one. And you can see it's a nice band, and it takes two rivets right there. The problem is, as I said before, I didn't do my due diligence and I didn't realize I couldn't use two metal bands on top of each other. So I ended up shifting to this. It's made out of plastic. You can see it's a much brighter colored band. And all it is I can take it and stretch it out, wrap it around the bird's leg, and then once I get it around the bird's leg, I tighten it to the right length, and then with a soldering iron, I melt the edges, and that locks it in place. You can see the color pops more. It's a brighter yellow, so you can see it easier. Now, I could have opted to have like an alpha or numeric or even an alphanumeric code put on these things, um, which would have made my life simpler if I could see them and read the numbers easy. But I decided I couldn't, so that's why I did the color combinations. All right, and that's a quick little glimpse of the bands.